Sharing with Lori. Welcome if it's your first time here. I hope you're having a good Friday. You know, the only ones that can hear me now are the ones watching back. We don't pop up that fast, unfortunately. Oh, there I am. So, hello, everybody. All right, I'm going to pull my chair up so you know how that goes. Might bump it. Hi, Amy. You're the first one in. I think that's a first. Angela or Kim usually beat you. I'm going to hit my camera while I move my chair in because with it on this side, I can't pull it up before I hook my camera. So I may bump it. Yep, sorry. Oh, I can't grab it today. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. Goodness gracious. Hi, Ambient. Good to see ya. Yay is right. Awesome. Love to see that. Thanks. Okay, just getting settled in. Was running a little bit behind, got a little too relaxed. You know how that can be. How are we doing this evening? I gotta catch my breath. Sorry about that if you can hear me. Whew. I was like, oh no, I had 40 minutes and then I had 4 minutes. I need to move this over too. I can't see it today. Well, thank you. I think it's actually finally done. Well, actually, I did post it as done, so it's done. It is a done. I gotta sign it. That was the only reason it was sitting here. And I actually finished it yesterday. Sorry about that. I just took my asthma medicine, so I might cough just a little bit, but it'll subside when I settle down. Oh, my computer is acting up. We always just have some kind of technology problem to complain about, don't we? What's next? Well, I am in the process of finishing up a butterfly in Wonderful Wildflowers for the color butter with company. Just yep. I've been watching streams all day today. Yes, good question, Amy. Do you have Fragile Worlds? I don't know. To finish up Johanna January, I've been working on this. I don't know if you'd like to see me finish this up. That's my last one. That'll give me 11 completed for the month. And one is the big 2-page spread. So sorry, computer is being strange over here. I'll just leave that be for a minute. Well, thank you very much. I definitely appreciate those shares. See if we get any company. It's been a busy streaming day, so I was kind of worried about it. They started off at 9 o'clock this morning with Hawaiian Hillbilly, and then Shani Blue. She comes on around 11. And then Kim's Creative Coloring, and then View came on, Coloring with View. And then Angela came on, True Hue. So it's been a busy stream day. Thank you very much for sharing. Hi, Kitty. Good to see you again. How have you been? You're reading some good books. I've read quite a few of them that you're reading there. My, because of the vertigo, I don't read very often. And you know, the computers with the black backgrounds are like very bad for vertigo. Somebody with vertigo definitely did not create these things. So, oops. Oh, okay, that doesn't affect you. You're good. I haven't started streaming yet, Amy. I engaged in Facebook and Instagram groups and post on Facebook and Instagram. Okay. Tonight I'm reading Wizard of Oz. Ooh, good story. Okay. So I guess I will work on this, try to get it done. And then Amy was asking you if you had, I think you answered yes, you do have Fragile Worlds. I grabbed out the wrong book. I grabbed Worlds Within Worlds. Oops. Get Fragile Worlds. We did a lot in this last year. Get back in there. Looks like I got a few Neo color whips. Okay, where's my pencils? So how is everybody today? Everybody doing okay? Hi, Motion. Welcome. So yeah, it was like I said. Oh, I can't keep these here. I'm gonna keep bumping the camera. Sorry about that. I did bump it, so it's gonna wiggle. Get myself rearranged. Was working with the Neo colors. Taking a break for reading book because it's already kind of freaky. Yeah, that one is a pretty freaky book. That one definitely is. Trying to finish up them houses. How many you got left? That was so funny when View said that about 15 turned to 31. I was cracking up. That was so funny. Ugh. So I think I'll grab a few greens and finish up the leaves. I only have a few more to go. So we'll work on them. My Dell 133 pencil sharpener, 8 illuminants today. I could not believe it. You know, I've actually had a couple of my illuminants points fall out. I don't know. They're old. They're very, very old. I got them years and years and years and years ago before the price was crazy high. Hi, Kelly. How are you feeling? I meant to ask you earlier, but boy, that was a busy conversation over there. It was a busy chat. You all feeling better or almost? I'm just using Prismacolors. I've used quite a bit of different pencils on this page. Again, this is a different book. This paper is a little bit different than that horrible paper in Worlds Within Worlds. Boy, that was one of the most challenging pictures ever. I've never been so happy that a page was done, honestly. That page beat me up. It's peacock mixed with the dark. I've been using all different pencils. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with my Prismacolors. Kind of why I like sticking to a certain brand for a while. Kind of get used to them. This paper you gotta work kind of hard too to get a nice blend. They're just, you know, there's no tooth. It's slippery. Yep, you're good. Excellent. Happy to hear. Thank you, Amy. I had a feeling that Kim might forget that my stream was tonight when she went live today. She's kind of having a late night there. She streamed 4 hours today. But I think she got her page done. I'm not sure. So this will be our last page in Johanna January. Was good getting a bunch done. I have to say my favorite was the double page that Chrissy picked out, the flower pots. It definitely ended up being my favorite one. Oh, the fox was fun too. But the biggest problem with me was that none of them were pages that I would have picked. So, you know, right there, I'm already like, not one of my favorite pages. Like this page I never would have picked. I don't like butterflies. I don't like the animals with the stuff inside. So, not a page I would have picked. But the challenge, yes, the challenge was real. That's for sure. That's for sure. So what's everybody up to tonight? Amy's coloring the houses. She's finishing up in Worlds of Wonder. Anybody else coloring tonight with me? Katie's reading her Wizard of Oz book to get a, as we call it, a palette cleanser from Stephen King's It. It is a pretty deep book. Yes, please, if you have a channel, let everybody know in the chat. You can share. Thanks to those watching, not in the chat. Appreciate you being here. Give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. As I say, it makes the heart happy. So, like I said, just hoping to finish this up for January. Like to get started on Fragile World or just work on something that's my choice to work on and not a challenge. Or I mean, I do a buddy color, but just not a anything that's got a time limit or anything like that. Which, you know, as slow as I color, I have to turn this. I can't even see the leaf. If I hit that camera, I'm really sorry. Something hit my head. I don't know if that was enough to make the camera move or not. Putting it up for the night. What were you coloring and what pencils were you using today? Curious minds would like to know. I keep trying to use my other pencils and they don't work like I expect them to work, and I get frustrated. And like I continue to say, I know it's a part because, you know, I'm not an artist, and the pencils I'm trying to make work for me are not made for coloring books and smooth paper. I do have a couple of books that have some like watercolor type, kind of like your drawing paper when you get is that like what they call Bristol, when it's like the brownie color and got some texture to it? Who puts some of those in the back of their book? Kanoko Agusa. Chris Chang always colors that. I'm always tempted to give it a whirl. But she makes it all look so easy. I have followed a couple of her color alongs through my years, and I will say that the pages came out beautiful. You know, if you follow her closely. The trick is you gotta slow her down. You can't try to keep up with her at the sped up pace. Gotta turn down the speed. Lots of stops and goes too. Yeah, I found out really quickly I don't really like following color alongs, so I just like to listen to the. Might follow somebody's colors or something, but for the most part, people don't really color the books that I have because I don't have like a lot of the popular books. I was talking about that with Amy today that I seem to like everything that nobody else likes, like the lady that does color a page in Wonders Folk using my square printers. Nice. I do like those books, but not enough to buy one. I just subscribed to Karen's channel. Did you know she had one? She does a lot of shorts coloring her pictures. I wish she did actual tutorials. That would be nice. I was trying to figure out how to share her channel, but it looks like she has it, so you can't. So I have to, like, she doesn't have a share, so I have to go through the back and figure it out. I think I got all the leaves. That wing. And I forget what I was saying. Listening to people might follow colors. Oh yeah, talking about that I don't have like most of the popular books. Like I don't have Hannah Carlson. I don't have the Karen. The all I can think of is it's because it's the book I have, the Matron Mandala Lady Voyager or something, and so I have the Mandala book, which nobody really likes. I don't really care for the other books. I'm like, I'm just like this opposite person. The books of Kirby's that other people don't like, the Fragile World and the Worlds Within Worlds. Those are the two I love, and those are the ones that people dislike the most. And it's like, oh, I'm so opposite everybody. But I guess that's good. That's what makes the world go around, right? That we all have different tastes. If I didn't like prismas and polychromos, I'd be a little concerned because I'd say, wow. I have 3 of them. I'm really hoping that there's a new one that comes out that I like. I kind of got like everybody else and got distracted with the hidden objects. So I have animals, enchanted castles, and Dream Garden. Those are the 3 I have. I'm really on the fence with the summer one, Wild Summer. Isn't that her name for the wild folk, um, the Wanderous Folk book? Isn't that the lady's name with a C though? Isn't that the artist's name? That could be wrong. Yeah, Mike actually bought me the castles and the enchanted gardens. Yes, yes, that's her. She has her name backwards. That must be like the country that they're from, maybe. I don't have one of her books, so I just hear you guys talk about her name. So it's not super familiar to me. Sorry. Plus, I'm horrible with names anyway. Chrissy, there you are. Hello. How are you this evening? Been a busy coloring day, huh? I wonder why I'm shading myself today. Oh, I bet it's that, isn't it? Never realized that before. Kim's not here. Yep, that's what it was. Sorta. Oh, might be because I put that pillow there. That's weird. But I do have to, let's go this way. Let's go with this away. This away, this away. So, two things on coloring schedules. Like I said, Carol had asked me for a schedule for people, and I did have to change it because a few people changed. It wasn't just one person, it was a couple of people. So, and I still don't know Shannon's actual times because she doesn't have Shannon, her Shanny Blue. Do you know what time she comes on, Kelly? Or Chrissy? Did I know she's Tuesdays and Fridays, but I just don't know what time because I'm not up and she doesn't have it listed. I usually pop in at around noon, so I know she's on before that. So my schedule just says 11 a.m.-ish. And then Kim's just going to do, Kim's creative coloring is just going to do pop-ups from now on. So just got to watch for pop-ups if you follow her. Fridays at 10 a.m. Okay, so Shanny Blue is Fridays at 10 a.m. See, well, I was right. See, 11 a.m.-ish. 10 a.m. Tuesdays after CB. Okay. So CB is Connie. CB's coloring. Yeah, I have to look up her channel name. I don't know it offhand unless you want to put it in the chat for me so then I can write it down. But I can look it up later. No big deal. Okay. And then Shannon after. Thank you very much, Kelly. And I think that was the... And I have Renee at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays. And I don't know if that was a permanent spot either, so... Angela switched to Mondays at 9 to 11. That was the other one I had to change from Wednesday. Hi, Angela. I wasn't talking about you, Angela, so don't think I was talking about you. I appreciate it much. So, Ambien, are you coloring or drawing or painting this evening? I know you're kind of a late nighter, too. So, finishing up Johanna January and gonna go into... Let me see if I get it right. Fragile Friday, February. Named by Amy. Amy named it. And we're going to do a hashtag. So it'll be hashtag Fragile Friday, February. As people keep asking for them, so we'll just do it. I'm sure there'll be other stuff mixed in there too. And that's why I don't understand hashtags, because like I go to it and the stuff that's supposed to be in there is in there, yes, but there's also a whole bunch of other stuff in them. That's why I really don't understand them. You know, it's not like they say, oh, this hashtag is being used, please come up with another hashtag. Anything that has a few similarities, I'll get thrown in the same hashtag bin. So, it's a little confusing. currently making dinner and talking to my kitten. Oh, hi, kitten. It's only 8:21 p.m. here in California. Oh, that's why. See, yep, I get along with you, West Coasters over there, because you're more on my time. I think I should have been born over there and living over there. It's more my schedule. I do not want to finish my realistic Red Riding Hood page and Dark Fairy Tales by Crook. I'd rather test all my new Chinese and Japanese watercolors I bought. Then go for it. That was, wasn't it? I was like, say that 50 times. Fragile Friday, February. Yes. Yeah, they're kind of weird. I'm always afraid I'm going to see something I shouldn't. I'm kind of bashful. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so that'll be like a YouTube hashtag though, because I'm not on, I don't know, do they all connect together? Like if you, is that how they work? Like the hashtag will bring everything together from YouTube and Instagram? Is that the whole point, maybe? Maybe that's the point. I'm pretty computer dumb now because when I had to quit working, like it I learning new information type that must be, see where we were talking about the different sides of the brain. I was able to learn the coloring and the crafting, but I couldn't learn technical anymore. See that? Different sides of the brain. So does that correspond with it? Because that's my damage on the right side of my brain. Yeah, I got off work 2 hours ago and attended a meeting, then chaired a meeting. So now I am finally sitting down, and that's all from me. Period. Yes, ma'am. I've had a hard time getting it out of my mouth once. Yeah, it is rough. You heard me stumble. At least we only have to put it in writing when we use it, huh? And I do have a coffee tonight. I was falling asleep. I was like, oh no, I'm not going to make it. Which is funny, but I haven't been sleeping the last 2 nights. Which I don't sleep well anyway, but the last 2 nights has been like, 20-minute cat nap here and there. Hi, everybody watching. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for the thumbs up. Trying to finish up my last whip for Johanna January. I got 11 done. I know, only 11 pages. You maniacs that do... I was laughing at people who do 80 pages in a month. I'm like, what? Well, I told you, last year was my big winning year with 86 pages. I don't think I've colored 86 pages altogether, like, since I've been coloring for 10 years. Other than those 80 pages. Oops, I almost missed these over here. These over here. So even Mike, who he says, I don't even color, I don't know nothing about paper. He touches these books and he goes, wow, that is so slick. How are you even putting pencil on there? I'm like, well, you have to be careful because, like, if you wipe it, it comes right off. It's really like coloring on wax paper. It's the most bizarre thing. Definitely a good paper for those that use fixatives. The next page I do in one of these, I'm going to try some watercolor. I called the hashtag the £sign forever. Me too, Angela. I'm in the same school. My daughter finally explained that. I didn't even know what people were talking about when they said hashtag. I'm like, I just figured it was something. Oh, you got 7 done? Wow, well, you did a whole bit. Like Amy kept saying she was behind while she was doing all kinds of other pages at the same time. She's like, oh, I'm so behind. I'm like, yeah, Amy, but you colored 3 other pages. In the meantime, I'm over here still working on the truck, and she's got, a camellia page done and two milli muratas and mini milli muratas, but still two milli muratas. Some creepy devil guy for demons versus angels. Oh, I'm so behind. Yep, I'm over here on my one page. You've colored five. Kind of like you, Angela. You colored a whole bunch of other pictures. Or is that seven for the whole month? I was just about to say, does basting them with watercolor? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried yet. That's going to be my next, but I got to put the Johanna away for a minute. I have six done, and I am working on myself. Okay, Nancy, you're my crew here. I like you guys. You're my speed. And I mean, you see how long it takes me to color. Now, obviously, I'm stopping a lot because I'm coloring and reading the chat or whatever, but I'm sure you can still see, you know, I do tiny little circles. I'm not a big, streak over the area color. It's how I enjoy it, whether it takes me that long or not. Somebody was talking about, and if you're listening, you'll know who I'm talking about. How she does it like a assembly line, and I do that on certain things. Like I have these piles of leaves, and I have to do them like the same colored outline or whatever. But I would get like it makes me feel too rushed. I want to do it slow and take my time. So I think it's neat how we all, enjoy it differently and pretty much. I don't. I'm gonna say we come out with the same results, but you know what I mean. Like we get the same end result. We enjoyed our process and we enjoy our picture. That's the same end result that we get. That's what I mean. The whole month for Johanna. Okay. Yeah, I think 11 is probably the most I've ever done in a month, other than that September where me and Amy were blowing through. She was keeping me busy. I had just had a hip replacement surgery, so she was just on me, keeping me occupied, keeping my brain right. Color, color. Okay, next. You ready for this one? You know, I have a whip in there too. I might, because I'm kind of doing, because I will probably only be able to do one Kirby page. I, I don't like him enough to do two in a row like that. So I'll probably do one Kirby page, and then the rest of my February will be finish it up February. So I have a page in the, what was that? Home Sweet Home that we were trying to finish, Amy. So I think it's the 22nd page in there. I'm like half done. So I'd like to try to finish that up. I'm kind of mad at funny, haha, just kidding, mad at coloring Bumblebee, Jess. It's like a few of the pages, like 3 pages now that I wanted to color. She's started coloring, and like I said, I don't want to do them because you can't help that it gets in your brain a little bit, and kind of, what do you want to say? It's like in the back of your head, you don't really realize you're copying, and copying's not the word I want to use. Getting inspiration from, in a sense. But you might use the same colors that you saw because they looked pretty. So then when you look at the picture, you use those colors because, in your brain remembers that they look pretty, but you don't really realize that that's why you're seeing that because you saw it in the picture already. That was a lot to say, and I hope that made sense. I'm not sure I made sense to myself, but anyway, yeah. Because the two pictures I was thinking about doing in Fragile Worlds, she did. And I'm like, oh, I don't even want to do them now. For one, I watched her color them, so I'm totally bored with the pages. She did a great job on them too. So the Tubeathon, if anybody's not aware of it, it's a cancer fund. It's a international cancer fundraising color marathon, meaning there will be a stream every 90 minutes every 90 minutes for a 24-hour period. I can't say every hour on the hour because it's every 90 minutes. So there will be a stream on every 90 minutes from 7 p.m. Saturday, the 31st, because it's different countries. So they started it wherever that's midnight. Thank you, Kelly. Yes, it all makes sense. That's good. Thank you. Absolutely. There's so many of us that don't do a page after seeing it somewhere else. Right. Yep. Yeah, and like I said, watching her color it too kind of, got me like, I don't want to do it now. So, yeah, 7 p.m. on Saturday night. Oh, for Eastern time. Because they're doing the original schedule was GMT. Oh, who sent me that today? Chrissy, is it okay if I post that schedule if I cut off your phone stuff? It's okay to share that schedule, right? I posted on my I wanted to ask you before I did it. I'm pretty sure that's a public post somewhere, but just want to double check. So if she says, yeah, I will post the schedule then on the posts on my page. And don't forget, you guys, I opened up that community post. And if you go to my page, you have to hit the community post. It's different than posts. If you go under post, that'll all be just my stuff. And then if you go under community post, you'll see others that have posted. And Angela has posted, Chrissy has posted, Jessica has posted. Hi, Kenny. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hope you have a nice Friday and a good weekend and you're not freezing. Yes, Jennifer from Tuckley Wood Colors posted it on me. Okay. All right. Thank you. I actually, and you can't, can you see this? I need to point out my mistakes. This area here, and I can't remember which side I did first, but I did it in the dark and I grabbed the wrong pencil. And I didn't notice it until this morning, and I had like the whole wing done. And I'm like, oh no. So, I mean, obviously I had to do the other wing the same way. So, but in the end, I think butterflies' wings are darker on the top than they are on the bottom, but I wouldn't have colored this color with that being that color. That's all. I probably would have done these that color too. Most likely. I'm kind of going over the page to make sure I have all the green because twice I thought I was done and I totally missed the other side, but I don't see anymore. I think maybe this green. I don't want to bring in too many more colors. I'm undecided with my flowers. What do you guys think? Peach or blue? They're like, I'm thinking like salmon Prismacolor and something with that. Is that the color I'm thinking? Let me make sure that's the right color in my head. Yeah, the salmon pinkish. I'm thinking like build something on that. Or blue. Like I guess kind of orangey peachy or blue. Yep, happy accidents. That's what Mike said. Blue, see, yep, my first thought was the peach, but then I was like, ooh, thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Angela. And I really appreciate you stopping in and giving me a thumbs up. Very kind. Yep, Okay, we're going with blue. I was like I said, my original thought was that. Then the more I was looking at it today, I'm like, I think blue. And then, like, if I do a blue sky, because I probably will put some clouds behind the butterfly or something, I can do that pretty easily. So, not quite sure how to finish up all the different. I don't want to add too many more colors in here. Not sure I want to add any more colors other than blue for the flowers. It's my worst color with Prismas too. I don't know the blues real well. I've never had much luck with the blues. Their pigment's weird. It's kind of to me similar to the pigment like the neons, like how their neons got weird chunky color. I think a lot of their blues are like that too. But like I said, this set seems to work pretty good because it sits over here under the heat register. Oh, thank you again to all you watching and not in chat. I'm not sure if I bumped that camera again. Again, if I did, a little wobble wobble. I was trying to think. I don't think I have any stories this week. No, the tubathon, the coloring. Just gotta. Why is this? I don't know. Okay, that might be enough green. Maybe that outline, but no, I don't think so. Okay, let's think of some blues. Blue, blue, blue. Let's try. Definitely want something a little dark. We want turquoisey. Maybe. This could work. Gonna try. Hi, Regina. Haven't seen you in a while. You doing okay? Good to see you. Definitely blue was the winner by a landslide. Now see, and if I wouldn't have talked it out, I probably would have done the what you call it color. Which I do that to myself all the time. I pick it first and then I, second guess it and go back and forth with another color and then I choose the other color and wish I would have went with my second choice because I think like, what was my first choice? So that's probably the better one. But no, I'm good. Just been cold in Texas. Yeah, you guys are having it. I was a little worried about the Texas. Definitely had some weather you're not used to. With not having cold weather all the time and stuff, you do have, like, all the buildings and everything do have heaters and stuff, don't they? And that's not really my question. Mike actually asked me that. And I think I'll do the center of these flowers a really bright yellow, maybe even like chartreuse. I think that would look pretty. Yes, it is dropping too. Ooh, burr. Yeah, we've actually been there. We're probably down to about 6 by now. We're going to have some warm days. We're supposed to go, like, have 27 degrees a couple, 3 days this week. So that'll feel so warm after being in, like, I don't think we've hit negative in double digits, but we've been like -8, -9. I may have seen -11. But for the most part, where I am, like, that's kind of shocking because we usually have below zero temperatures all the time. Actually, our winters have been getting milder and warmer. So when I was a kid, there was always so much snow. I was watching Linda B, I think it was yesterday, and she had like 5 feet of snow. She said it was dropping like a foot an hour or a foot a day, and it was 5 days. Yeah, it was like, holy smokes. Exactly, Kelly. Oh, you lost your water. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys don't know all the tricks. You have to keep your water trickling if you're not using it when it gets extreme cold like that. Every faucet has to have a little trickle. If you go to work, if you have a house or whatever, and you go to work for 8 hours and nobody's going to be in the house, and we have temperatures like that, you have to trickle your water, unless they have like heat tape and insulation and stuff like that around the pipes too. So different tricks, but yeah, if you don't have any protection, gotta turn that water on. See, I'm getting that weird Prisma blue waxy feeling. It's weird. I don't. Some of the other sets of pencils, the blues are like this, but definitely the worst. And you painters, is blue a hard pigment in paint too? Is it hard to like dissolve it? I don't know. I don't really know anything about working with fresh. Yes, we run it, but my house still freeze. We still freeze from, well. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, like watercolor paint. Does the blue break up, or kind of weird? So I was just wondering if it's just like blue pigment is strange. Period. Boy, those Woomer pencils are sure causing some controversial. It's funny how they're doing that set. I don't know why they just don't put out a set with the. Give a third option. Of course, then they'd never sell their sets of the 75 pencils that are already made. That's the problem. I've not had that experience, but I'm just one painter. Crystal's Cave or whatever her channel is used to do stories on. Oh, thanks, Amy. It looks good on one of my screens, but not on my other screen. As I said, my screens, to the screens I watch, my stuff looks totally different. Looks really good on my laptop. Actually, my laptop, it looks, not my laptop, my tablet looks exactly like it does to me in person. My computer, it's all washed out and really light. So I don't know if that's because I have the brightness up on the computer or what, but yeah, my tablet, it almost looks true to life, so that's good. Yeah, and it's definitely like the blue, like the absolute worst is, and I usually throw it away because I always do something stupid with it, is the electric blue. And like I said, it acts like those neon pencils, the neon pink and neon orange. I felt so bad for Claire. And if anybody watches Coloring with Claire, she was doing that alien world thing and she was trying to use them on the page and she ended up like taking them off because they were clumping up and then they were messing her page all up and she was mad she even attempted to use them and I'm like, yep. It's like you get clumps of pigment and it doesn't move, it just sits there. This one is really close to the China. It's the Copenhagen blue. Is it the China that it's close to? Oh, the China's a little bit lighter. Yeah, but it's very similar to the China. I was actually debating between the two. Yeah, this one's a little bit darker. Yeah, and I'm not good with hues to say. This might be like maybe have a green hue, possibly. I'm not really good with that. Maybe one day I'll read about it. I thought about it while I was laid up in the chair, but never got around to it. For one, my vision was very blurry taking the medication. Oh, it is a classic problem. Okay, so it's not just me. Thank you, Angela. Porcelain teacups? Hmm. Oh, yes. I can see that. Just to actually collect those. I have a full set packed up. Yes. I need to change them out too because I got glassware in the china cabinet now and I'm bored with it. Time to bring the teacups back out. Thank you. Good old fashioned style. I can see that. I'm pretty old fashioned. We were talking about it in chat. Yep. Or it might have been me on Tuesday. I've been to so many chats this week. I've been lazy this week. Actually, I haven't been sleeping, so I've been up and did all my housework in a couple of days, so Mike's been cooking dinner. I had to make some pancakes thanks to Kim the other night. Did you get some pancakes, Chrissy? I had to make them yesterday. I'm like, I can't take it. I went upstairs. I could hear my mom stomping around in the kitchen. I don't know what the heck she was looking for. Like, she don't cook. Slamming the cupboards. I kind of feel like she does that to get me to go up there, ask her what she's doing, so I'll feed her. So I'm like, you want some pancakes? Yeah, I was looking for something to eat. I'm like, and what do you think you're gonna find in the can cupboard? Like, she's like in the cupboard that's got seasonings and vegetables and, enchilada sauce and I don't know, meatloaf mix and I don't find nothing to eat in there. Oh, very much so. Yep. Yep, I broke down yesterday, Chrissy. I'm up there. And we have four. The funny thing is we have 4 boxes of pancake mix because I use pancake mix to bread chicken and Mike kept buying me no brand stuff, and I'm like, no, it's got to be Mrs. Butterworth's. So he got me like Kroger brand and no value brand, and then he got me like this Croutets or something. He's like, all the restaurants use these. I'm like, if I tell you not to get me Mrs. Buttersworth pancake batter, will you then get me Mrs. Butterworth's? So I opened the cupboard and there's 4 boxes of pancake mix, and I'm like, oh, for goodness sakes, yes, I'm making some pancakes. Well, Amy, just stop. How many diners you pass? Hi, Christina. Good to see you. I swear sometimes, like, I'll send him to the store, get this, and this, and do not get blah, 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 blah. He'll always get the whatever I say do not. So we've talked about it now, and he's like, well, it's like, that's what sticks in my head. I'm like, so he's like, don't tell me don't, because that's the one that sticks. And I'm like, oh, good grief. So yeah, now I have to try to remember to not say the don't, because yeah, he does always get the don't. But hey, he'll always remember cupcakes and donuts. I tell you, a lot of people, they said they were going to come over here. They said, I don't know what kind of hospital you guys got running over there, but I'm scheduling a surgery like right now. Like, he was feeding me so good when I couldn't cook. And I actually lost weight, which was crazy. Pancake mix. I never heard that before. Yeah, it's like you use the buttermilk mix and it just gives it a good flavor. You season it up just like you would your flour, but you use the pancake mix instead of flour. And it's just got, you get a little bit of that buttermilk vanilla taste, I guess. And it gets really crispy. Yep, it was my grandma's recipe. She used to fry, oh my goodness. And it's kind of funny because my one grandma was raised on a farm and raised chickens. And, if they had a chicken dinner, they'd go out back and get it. So when I was a kid with her, like, she never ate chicken. My other grandma would, like, cook 10 chickens at a time, fry them up and then put it in the roaster to cook until and it was weird because it would stay crispy yet fall off the bone. Like, she made the best chicken I have ever had in my life. Pancake, like a dang toddler. How are you this evening, Christina? Are you up coloring with the late night crew? Or could be daytime for you. I don't know. I do forget that. I love that with CB's when she says in the morning, wherever you are in the world. I absolutely love that. So I don't know if I want to do different blues. So I do need to sharpen these pencils. I've lost my point. And that is going to hit the camera because I just like whammed my hand right into it. This thing's giving me problems today. The Dell 133. It's like my leads keep getting stuck in it. Yeah. Not liking this pencil. Okay. These are a really bad set from back when they had, I don't know how long you guys have all been coloring. I've been around on I haven't been on YouTube the whole 10, 11 years now, I think, but Prismacolor went through a factory change. They used to be made in the United States when I first started coloring, and then they moved over to Mexico. So when they first moved over there, they were having their pencils, they were still having their pencils made, but they were like renting places to have them made. So they had very poor quality control. And like a lot of the pencils are warped. Like this one is warped. I can feel it in my hand. A lot of the pencils, the leads weren't centered. Or they would be, split right down the side. Well, because there's so many complaints on Amazon and stuff, they sold them all for $60. You could get the 150 set for $60. So I'm still kind of running through those pencils. So I don't know if maybe that's some of my problems when I complain. I kind of forget about that. So with that pencil, what this pencil just did, it never reminded me. I'm good at 11. Oh, okay. So you're on my time. No, you're an hour behind. 2 hours behind. Wait. Oh, goodness. Numbers. 11. Yes. 1 hour behind. A lot of you are in that time zone today. You're not in Texas too, are you? Angela, are you an hour behind where you are in Texas? Or are you... Because I think part of... Is Texas all the same? Forgive me my ignorance there. Oh, you are in Texas. How crazy. Here, guys. We're having a Texan reunion. If you're in Texas, raise your hand. All Texas is Central. Okay. Aha. Yeah, they seem like they're weird. Yeah, I think we bought like 3 sets of them, Angela. And I can definitely tell when I get them. Like they are different. And the names and numbers like wear right off of them. I know there's more than 2. So is Christina and Amy. Are you in Texas yet? I think there's 4 of you in Texas. That's pretty funny. If she's not there yet, she's on her way. That's funny. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Thanks for everybody watching, listening, and not chatting. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, if I happen to get this done, I definitely won't do the background on camera because it'll make me too nervous, and I am not a background person. I struggle strongly with backgrounds. Half the time I don't even do them. I still think I kind of feel like my fox needs a background, but if anything, I would probably put like him laying on some dirt and maybe a sky or something. But see, it would be very simple, smear some brown pastel on the bottom of the page and smear some blue pastel on the top and maybe erase out some clouds. I don't know. There's the other hand. Yeah, that's pretty funny with so few people that 4 of you are in Texas. Yeah, I still find that strange, Kitty, and I had to argue with Mike about that. And I'm like, well, she wouldn't lie. So we looked it up, and yep, that little tiny spot over there that you're in the different time zone. Hi, B. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Nice to see everybody tonight. This up late colorists. Of course, I don't know if you guys are coloring or just hanging out. Either way, I appreciate you being here with me. And if I don't get it done, we'll definitely take a pause and pick our picture for Fragile Friday, February. Okay, well, I appreciate you being here. Thank you. I always appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. Oh, look who made it. Hi, Kim. How are you? Nice of you to come and join us. Just teasing. Surprised to see you at all. I thought you'd be zonked out. A 4 hour stream. And I think about I colored the whole 4 hours with you. Well, I did cook. I think I cooked dinner while I was watching your stream. Yes, I did. I did cook dinner. But when you were like, "Holy cow, 4 hours," I was like, "What?" Yeah, but I did. I did take an hour and a half break to cook dinner. I forgot about that. Yeah, Kim's the one that really messed up my schedule. She went, from scheduled to no scheduled. So she's just doing pop-ups now if you'd like to watch Kim's creative coloring. Oh, you're fine, Kim. Had to tease somebody. I really thought she'd be crashed out. Right, Kelly? Yeah, she was like, "Oh my God, we've been on here for 4 hours." Like, yep. I think you almost did. You get the whole page done? I almost want to use a yellow paint pen for the center of those flowers so it'll stand out. I'll use the pencil for now and see if I like the color. Let's see how that goes. Yes, I do like that. Good, gang? I'm a Scooby-Doo fan, so you guys are my gang. No, it really didn't. Kim's Creative Coloring. She had a 4 hour stream today, and that's like I said, she does pop-ups, so if you want to watch her streams, you have to subscribe to her channel and set your notifications. Of course, we know how reliable YouTube is. Oh, another Floridian. Might even put the yellow in here. This has got something hard in it. That chunk. Ooh, don't you hate that when you get like you'll be coloring along with a pencil and then like you get a chunk of another color? It's like whatever they mixed that with, like it didn't get ground up. It's just like you get a big old chunk of color. And I mean that just happens. There's no fault to anybody on that happening. It just happens. The machine missed it or whatever. I forgot I was in the middle of coloring this blue over here. Why didn't anybody remind me? Oh, Kim's the one who like keeps on top of my what I'm doing over here. Thank you. Oh, that stinks. Every 2 days, so you stream today. So don't be streaming on Sunday. Well, at least till after 7 p.m. Not till after 7 p.m. Thank you, Ambient. Yeah, we all hang out over there too. Okay. Yeah, the streamathon goes from 7 p.m. Saturday evening till 7 p.m. Sunday evening, so everybody will probably be following that trail. I will post the schedule on my wall. They're raising money for the international some cancer foundation that does research to help cure and find better treatments. So a good cause. The money goes right to the foundation. It doesn't cross through anybody's hands. You can look up the foundation and the number and, check into everything to make sure that it's legit. That's all there for you to see. What's happened to you before? Oh, Amy, forget. Yeah. I almost mentioned it to you, Kim, because you didn't say anything when you ended your live, and I was almost going to say, you remember I'm live tonight, don't you? But, I know you're kind of, with your coloring right now, too, so I didn't want to make you feel like you had to be here. Because you said that the one day, oh, I got to be there, if you're tired or whatever. No, you don't. I absolutely appreciate when you're here, for sure. I love when you're here, so. It's no fun if you feel obligated. Of course, I am your boss, and you should be here for your job. No, I'm just kidding. I only say that because she jokes with me and calls me boss, so. Okay. So did I ruin it with the yellow? I hope not. I like the little pop of yellow. I think that's okay. I don't know what that little hooky thing. Is this like a solid piece up here, or is that like a separate piece? I'm a little confused about that. Thank you, Kim. At 7 a.m. Well, Kim, you better go to bed. That's kind of what I was saying, that you're retired and you don't really have a concept of time. So it's exactly kind of what I said. Love the yellow. Okay. Now, can everybody see this little space up right here? Is that like a solid piece? Do I color that all, or do I just color the little hook? I'm confused. And I keep avoiding it. Thank you, Angela. I'd say only a loop. Okay, that was my original thought, and then I was looking at it, and I'm like, well, why has he got a hook on his mouth? A hook? Okay. Just a loop. Okay, thanks, everybody. Yep, wildflowers. I had to look, too, because I've been coloring them in them all. I'm like, I don't remember. And it's a butterfly. It could have been in any of her books. I actually love this book. I would have never bought this book. Kim actually got this for me for Christmas. And I'm so happy she did. It's, I kind of thought that Rooms of Wonder was my favorite book, but I really love World of Flowers. And I really like this one too. So good. We didn't get an opportunity to get an ivy and inky butterfly, but we will. I think we'll color that first page. But I need a breather. I got 2 books yet that I haven't colored in, so they've got to get colored in. But we're going to do Mythographic March. I don't know, Amy will probably come up with some crazy name that I trip over my tongue on too. What's the hashtag for that one, Amy? Mythographic madness, marvel. That's part of the head. Oh. Yeah, I wish I could see it colored by somebody else. I'm lost. Here we go. Yeah, this over here, I'm gonna have to use some paint marker and bring back that yellow. My pink kind of smeared over here, so. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't grab another color. I like the simple palette, so. Works for me. And now all I can see is a teacup. Yeah, I was talking about that inspiration, though, where that stuff just sits in your mind and you don't realize it. Oh, this lead is totally broke inside this pencil. Wobbling all over the place. Well, I am just the windy whiner tonight, aren't I? Am I always this whiny? If I am, I apologize. I don't mean to be. It's just, stuff sometimes. Plus, this is kind of my vent session. I don't get to talk very much. My mom can't hear me, and Mike talks all the time. No, I'm not. March Madness Mythographic. Ooh, I do like that, Chrissy. Did you see what Chrissy came up with there, Amy? Oh, a whiner. Okay. I feel like I'm really whining today. But that's good. Yeah, that lead is... I'm going to lose half that pencil. I'm just upset because I lost a half a luminance and it's my favorite green. I'm going to have to buy another one and I don't want to. What are those things? Like $6 now? A pencil? It's ridiculous. I just have some colors, and it happens to be one that I use the most, but I can't believe the lead fell out of it. Like I said, they're very old. I don't even think the pencils look the same now because I see you guys look at yours and you can actually read them. They have like white writing on them. Mine has like silver shiny writing that is almost impossible to read. No, you are not. You are right. Kind of. You talked a little bit here and there. Amy, did you see what Chrissy said for the name? The March Madness Mythographic? Have you tried wrapping it in a moist towel and putting... Oh my God, yes, I've tried all those things. When the barrels are bent, it doesn't matter because as soon as you put pressure on it, they just break again. And you know how I can tell the barrels are crooked when you put two pencils together and there's a spot in the middle because they should just, sit next to each other. Like these two are fine. It's this one. See, they don't touch at the bottom because it's warped. Or they'll roll funny. They do that too. Okay. Now there is a trim around this butterfly. I was thinking of using this light blue, but at the same time, like I said, I will probably do a sky. Don't really want to do another color. I'm just putting, I just probably won't stay blue either. I'll probably fill that in with black. That's what I was thinking about the outline of the butterfly too, is black. Black or blue. It's okay. I was just being funny because of basketball in March. Oh. Well, she changed it. March Madness Mythographic 2026. Now there we go. There's the mouthful. That's more Amy style. Yeah, we and all I do, like if I do have one that's cracked and the wood's not bent, I set it up on the table upstairs because we got skylights up there, so it works too. Black gel pen. That'll take me a minute to find. But yeah, I'm scared of gel pen. I don't even know if I have a black gel pen. Geez, I don't even know if I have black pencil. And I don't really want to do Prisma black. Oh, I know. I don't want to move right now. I don't want to move, but I'm going to do black. I will go over the yellow with the yellow paint pen because you guys probably can't see it, but I did get a little bit of blue overboard. So I will do that. Do the outline and possibly some kind of background. But other than that, that's done. So let's look at Fragile World. So that would be 11 done. That's pretty good. Pretty good. What book is this? That was Johanna Basford's Wonderful Wildflowers. It's her newest. Leave that sit there. Just put these pencils away real quick. Okay. You're welcome. Yeah, so I don't know, that might be kind of annoying. I think that we did 3 in here. Oh, I did these 2, which was Buddy Colors with Hawaiian Hillbilly. I did these with Mandy's channel for Mandela Monday through January, so it was like I did 3 of them for each of the Mondays because I didn't do it till the following week. Amy did that with me. We did the fox in here. We got this one done. This was really fun. I actually did a picture in a day. That was nice. Like, ooh, done. And then her butterfly. So we actually did quite a few in that book. Should we go through all of them? Worlds of Wonder was just the house nightmare. Don't even want to talk about that. And our truck, right? And that was that in here. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to try a water-based, if I color something else in here. The truck. That was fun, but see, everything was small. So it didn't give me such of a hard time. Oh, what else did we do? Did we do anything in Magical Worlds? I think we did one in every book, right? Well, we didn't get to Ivy and Inky Butterfly. Magical Worlds. You're getting Fragile Worlds? Oh, okay, great. That is fantastic. I think I heard View say she was going to order it too. And then the one, that's the one Jessica picked. And then this is the one that Chrissy picked. And what is this? Worlds of Flowers. This was actually my funnest one. I enjoyed this one the most. The World of Flowers. Even though that paper is slippery, but it was easier to get worked for some reason. So that didn't seem like 11 pages, but it was. Because I wrote them all down as I did them. Hi, Bayou. Good to see you. Nice to see you. Okay. Oops. I hit that camera. How are you this evening? Thanks for dropping in. We were just going to pick our, well, maybe pick our Fragile World. I know Amy did a lot of, you got to tell me which ones you colored, Amy. So are you paying attention? Because that's the first thing I got to do. Which ones can't we do? Because you already did. Oh, did I lose Amy? Are you out there? Thanks again to those watching that are not in the chat. I always appreciate you being here. I don't know if she can hear me. Did you lose sound, Amy? That's a cute picture. Let's just do the title page. Maybe that'll be a bonus if we get one done. Title pages. Amy, can you hear me? See, that's what I was talking about in my darn video. What? We don't know what you... Oh, that you... I got it. Okay. Okay. Do you have your book? Do you know what pages you did? Did you do this page? Like I said, you're going to have to tell me what pages you did because you did a lot. I didn't do too many. I did my Frogger. And I don't know if I can do this page because for some, I don't know, it must have been the Neo color too that bled through there, but I have a big, well, I could work with that, I guess, but I have a pink spot there. All right, any of these pages? Just so I kind of know what I'm working with as I flip. So I have not done that many. I started this one and messed up, so I stopped. I colored, I thought he had 5 arms. See, like how the tree trunk there? I thought that was a leg, and I got all confused and stopped. I definitely don't want to color those. Anybody else that's going to do this with us, you can either help me pick a page that we're going to color, or you can just color whatever you want to color while you color. I haven't looked through here in a really long time. This is really cute. I don't know what these things are, though. What are they? Look like little prairie dogs. That's cute, though. These are cute. That would be quick. I just have a few leaves done. Okay, so you're good. And you can color with us, or... As you can see, mine's almost completely empty, too. Really, it looked like you had more than 5 done. I don't really care for this page. I don't want to do that one. Don't want to do that one. That's definitely still a whip. Man, that has been a long time whip. I'll have to try to finish that up. Sure, don't like that one. That's an option, I suppose. I do like these, but see, again, Tara was just coloring those. Don't really care for that one. Oh, did anybody say what the little things were? Mercat, okay. Yeah, they're cute. I mean, I know it's in the back, but I didn't want to go look in the back. Oh, I like these. It's like, I like the koala a lot. Did you do the koala bear yet? Oh, you like the rhino? I think Amy did do the rhino. Did the rhino have stuff coming out of his head, though? Yeah. But Angela, you'll probably get more done than me. See, these were the ones I wanted to do. But, Coloring Bumblebee just did them. So, thank you all very much for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Ooh, I don't even remember this page. They about to fight. What do we have here? Oh, little crab. Some bugs. I like this one too. Are these separate pages or together? I think they're actually separate. Like this is some kind of bug. And this is the beaver. I love the crab on his head. I had a fiddler crab. They're so cute. Yeah, I really like the koala. I think that's probably going to be my choice. I really like that one. I like this beaver too. I don't like this one. I used to get so mad like when I'd go to the Detroit Zoo. And we have a really nice zoo, but I always used to go when it was too hot. And the only animal that was out doing anything was the hyenas. It's like, ooh, real exciting. Seen that one done way too many times. That's kind of, don't like, oh gosh, no. I couldn't, nope. Neither one of those pages will ever get done. I can't stand eely, snaky things. Ugh. I'm scared of worms. Just when I was little, my brother used to collect them and shove them down the back of my shirt and smash them on me. So I don't like anything wormy or eely. This is a funny looking page. Gosh, I don't remember any of these pictures. It's been such a long time since I've been through this book. I don't care for them too much. Penguins would be fun, but I think that would get very boring after a while. Okay. Well, I don't know if do we want to do 1, 2, 3, or you just want me to pick one? Or do you want me to do 1, 2, 3 and you guys pick? Yuck, exactly. Okay, we already got 2 for the koala. 3 for the koala. Okay, we doing the koala because I think he would win. Because it would be the gorilla, the koala, or the what was the other one? The beaver. It's just that little fiddler. Okay, so we'll do the koala guy. Honestly, guys, I think this is a double page spread, which is strange. But does this plant not go onto this page? Am I seeing that right? Or is it two separate plants? Is this part of the gorilla that's coming over here? Oh, do we have a double page spread? An otter. Hey, thank you. Do you really? You know, I think that's cool, Ambient. I do have 3 books that I'm doing that with. Yes, it is a double. Okay, guys, are you still picking it being a double page spread? Yeah, I sorry, otter. No, if anybody's losing their mind, it would be me. I mean, obviously, what we'll do, we'll start with the koala guy, and I guess we roll over into there if we get that far. The koala is super cute. The tree is the same. I'm looking at. Yep, and like I said, this is the part of the gorilla. His body comes over here. So, definitely a double page. Daunting doubles. Hi, Zan. Okay, we won't be here very long, but thank you for popping in. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think it's 12:30 here too. Yep. I usually go till 1, but I don't know if I have anything else I can do. Ooh. Kelly, have you colored in this book yet? Oh, you did. You said you used Prismacolors. You know what? I could work on my dragon. You can see they both live in the same habitat. Yep. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the ape is that he's got this, but that's okay. Okay, so everybody agrees this will be our... Better write that hashtag down too. What did we say? Wait, I'm waiting. I can't say that, but you mean the monkey, right? The gorilla. Orangutan. I knew it would come to me, but I couldn't do it by reading. Lives in... Oh. Oh, you are? Okay. Are you using Prismacolors on it too, Kelly? So technically not double page spread. But what would we do? Just do part of the gorilla? I guess you could color it as a mountain. It is a little bit different design, like you could get away with that being a tree stump. Because it is the design of the tree. So I think that's what happened, is this tree is morphing into the gorilla. Amy, what was the hashtag again? Hi, Jackie. Good to see you. I think the koala is on a branch. Koala. Oh, yep, you're right, because it's over here. Thank you. Thanks for popping in. It's so nice to see you. You are correct. So that's a branch. So, now that we have all these technicalities, it can definitely stand alone as a single page. Thank you, ladies. I looked again and coupled that the fact that the orangutan lives in Sumatra and the koala lives in Australia means it is not a double page spread. Thank you. Boom. You're right. Save the day. I bet you would. Yes, Jackie is from Australia, so Jackie is the one I talk about all the time, guys, with the lovely watercolor, the loose watercolor, that if any of you are playing with the watercolor, and especially R.J. Hampson books, does a fabulous job. I rave about your work all the time. You're Jackie. Okay, let me make sure I get this right. Fragile Friday, February. Fragile Friday, February 2026. And you just do all lowercase? That's like another thing too. You're so welcome. Thank you. I think you're a wonderful inspiration to the whole community. So this will be our page. I'm excited. That way I won't feel overwhelmed that I have to do both pages. And like I said, if you don't want to do the page, you don't have to color anything in this book. This is just what we're doing over here. If you want to join us for this page, you can join us by doing another page. You will probably be able to get way more done than me because you know I color so slow. The snow leopard looks like my tortoiseshell kitty. Aww. Wow, all speckled like that? Very cool. Well, yeah, if it's empty, but you'll have to start at the beginning, right? I said this page is really nice. That's like a really good starting page. You know, a lot of people say that, Jackie, and I was making this discovery today that my taste with books seem to be like the opposite of most people in the coloring community. So I have like the Kirby books like this one. And the only reason I bought it is because at the time it donated when you bought it. Some donations went to a fund to help, to help out the animals that are in danger. So that was the main reason. I'm not a huge Kirby fan. But yeah, I don't know if it was for the book itself or where I bought the book from, but the money went towards the charity to help out the animals, but I don't see the information on here, so it might have just been how I bought it that did that. But that's funny though, because yeah, a lot of people do say that. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you, Kelly. Have a good night. Thanks for coming. I know it's late for you. Yes, she has stripes and patches, and also the expression, the snow leopard expression. Look, aw, that is funny. You'll have to color it like her. You did say her, right? Yes, she. I don't know why I haven't bought it because I love Kirby's work. Yeah, I'd love to see what you do in here too. Can you buy it and color it, and I'll copy you and do a color along? We won't tell anybody. Okay. So yeah, this is the other book that I keep saying I still haven't broke into, because I'm struggling with this smooth paper. This one is also very smooth. Ooh, is there some color theory information in here? Well, if it is, I can't read it. It's not in English. That won't help me very much, will it? So I think it's that one and Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, and then all my books are colored in. And like I said, Ivy and the Inky Butterfly's got to go on hold. But I don't know. What do you guys want me to do this into? That's the other question. All pencil? We're going to do a Neil color base? What you think? Oh. I thought it was a good idea. You can use the camera on your phone and Google Translate will translate. Oh, okay. Yeah, I, I don't know. This paper does take pencil very well. That's the only thing. You know, it lays down nice and it's uh, enjoyable. That's my only thought. I do like the way pencil feels in here. But I did neo color on my frogs. Hmm. I was looking for that panda page because I did the practice the leaves. I was going to see what that was. Hate to keep flipping in front of you guys. It's irritating. Okay. So we definitely have pencil. Actually looks like a watercolor marker. That's pencil. Well, I'll have to think about it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, be careful with your ink tints. It might go through. I think that's what I did that one pink flower with that went through on the other side. Yes, Neo base, please, so I can figure out how to do that. Okay. Do what you want. You're putting the hours into. Be happy with your process. The book is kind of making me sad. I know. That's why, you know, that's what got me and why I bought it, like the donations. Neo 2, yep. Okay. We're doing Neos. So I have to base it off first so I can keep my foot up over in the recliner. What time are we at? 12:45. I don't know if I want to get that started. Are they over here? Oh yeah, they're there. Ah. Oops, I bumped the camera again. Sorry. Thanks again to those watching and not in the chat. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I think I used my brand new pen I was trying not to use. Darn it. Oh well. I'm kind of excited. Johanna was fun, but whew, that paper beat me up. Know the expressions on his faces. Yes. Yep. Well, don't be all sad now reading the back of the book. And I think a lot of them are like no longer on the endangered list, so you might want to look that up too. Do we have a year on this book? Do we have a year? Of course we do. Where is the year? Do 2021. So that doesn't seem like I've had it that long. And I didn't see my swatch chart for these. And I don't have anything I can plan to check my colors. Oh, it's in my Drangenwanger whatever book. My Thomas Slavic book. Hi, Jessica. You're late to the party. Everything okay? I'm sure they are still endangered. I'm glad he's raising awareness. I've been out of touch with the endangered. Yeah. For what pencils, Chrissy? New pencils or? Realize it was Friday. We live such exciting lives, don't we? It's like, every day's the same. And yes, she really does have 21 cats, if that's what your question mark is for. She has a channel and you can see them all. They're beautiful. Oh, swapping combos. I thought you said swatching combos. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Misunderstood. Like I said, I don't know these greens. I only have a few minutes, so I'll just play with some greens while I'm sitting here. My swatch chart is out of reach, and if I get up, I will really smash the camera, so they like to do that when I first come in. That's a nice light one. I heard a lot of people talking about these today that, I shouldn't say a lot of people, a couple people, that they were a lot of work because you had to do a lot of layers. So I assume they mean like just using neocolors. But I don't know. If you paint with them, do you need to use a lot of layers? I don't know if any of us are that skilled. Probably. Guess you build all watercolor. Depth. These colors actually look the same to me. That's weird. Oh, right. Gonna just put a little bit of grass green on and see what we get here. That's. I might have to add a little something to that because it might be a little bright. And too much water. For me, and I am no perfectionist at this, that looks like it's going to ghost through too. So, and I did not use very much. I probably a little bit more water. I'm going to have to go lighter on water, but that is going to ghost. So if you're worried about your other page, be aware of that. If you're going to use these, I might get less ghosting if I take it off of the crayon. We'll try that way too and see what happens on the back. I might have to empty this brush so I just don't get the extra water. And I know sometimes it's just a color. Usually reds and blues. I'm surprised this green ghosted, but too much water. Oh, that went through too, so you are going to get ghosting. And I can honestly say I will never color that page unless Amy makes me. And I don't care. I'm willing to sacrifice the page for the cause. But so I would say that neocolors will definitely bleed through. I mean, not neocolors, ink tints. You know, Pebbles was snoring so loud the other night, Amy. I was laying in bed and I thought that it was Mike, and it wasn't. I almost recorded it and sent it to you. I could not believe how loud she was. She sounds like the truck driver. She'd give Bully a run for his money, that's for sure. So I'm really surprised that this is bleeding through. It's not even a really dark color. Kind of surprises me. I don't think you could dissolve it if you used any less water. I'm not applying a lot of water, just enough to dissolve it. Thank you, Chrissy. I have so many books at this point, and I'm never likely to exactly. Yes. I feel the same way. And pages like that where I will never color, that's when there are so many pages like I'm not going to color that for sure. And you do slosh the water around. Your results are incredible though. Yeah, she would be somebody good for you to watch if you're learning the watercolor. If you're still here, are you still in here? Oh, yeah. There's very few books that I want to color every. Yeah, not too many at all. So as Enzo, she can wake. I first took watercolor classes in high school. Yeah. Oh. Okay, good. Yeah, my sister-in-law is taking some water classes now. She really enjoys them. She's kind of like a the urban sketch artist. Yeah, I talked about her a little bit too, but she really, really wants to learn watercolor. And I recommended her to watch Jackie too. I said she'd probably learn more than from you than a class. But yeah, and like I said, this is just a bright base coat. This will either get layered up with pencil. I might even add a little darker color. I just don't want to go through every green pencil in the box right now because I don't know the colors. Don't use these enough. And it's a start. We're started. We have begun the project. So, but it is that time. I better write down. Okay, did I use the grass green? Yeah, grass green. I won't be back over here for a minute. I will probably start a page in here to get that book out of the way. Maybe Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. Maybe. But I appreciate you all being here tonight. And don't forget about the Toothon. I will post the list. Like I said, it was right last week if you did happen to screenshot it. Jess Coloring Bumblebee did have her time wrong. So when I showed it last week, it was correct in Eastern time. That GMT time was, but I will post it on my page so you can see the Eastern time schedule. And then that's pretty easy to figure it out from there. But thank you all again for being here. I appreciate you all very much. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Jackie. Thank you so much for stopping in. Like I said, I talk about you all the time, so it was really nice to see you here. And I thank you all. You have a wonderful weekend. Hope to see you all throughout the chats on the Tubathon. It's for a good cause, and it brings the community together. I think we have a very, very good community. Thank you, everybody, so much. Hugs back. Hugs back. And hopefully we'll see you Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.